Good afternoon, everyone. It's still Justin Taylor right here, 96.3 Easy Rock, just the right rock. So, how are you at this very moment? You doing fine? Are you tired from work? Cheer up, baby. Come on. Smile. All right. My name is Justin Taylor. I'm a radio announcer. I'm also the creative assistant from 96.3 Easy Rock and the production supervisor of 96.3 Easy Rock. Um, well, also the acting production supervisor for the Easy Rock Network because the plugs that I do here, I also send it to the provincial stations. We also have Easy Rock provincial stations. So
So, why did you choose this broadcasting as a career?
when I was a kid, I got attracted to the idea of being a military pilot because I come from a military family, but not here in the Philippines. I've always wanted to be a part of the U.S. Air Force.
How long have you been here working?
Since 2001,
Wow.
but not with Easy Rock. I started with Love Radio,
Ooh.
and then MBC, Manila Broadcasting Company, bought the station. This used to be DWRK, by the way. The company bought it 2008. I transferred around that time as well. And then after a year, we changed the name from DWRK or W Rock to Easy Rock.
Sir, have you said a while ago that you wanted to be a pilot
Mhm.
before? When did you realize that you want to be a part of broadcasting industry?
When I was in high school, I started listening to radio stations and got attracted to the idea of, wow, they sound really cool. They play music that I like. So I'm like, started imitating them, even at home. I have this best friend of mine. We would record quote unquote live radio broadcasts and play music at home. Even if during my time, cassette tapes were still available, and whenever I'd play music, well, just for listening pleasure, my listening pleasure, I would make sure that all of the songs that I'll be playing are queued already. So that after one song, I play one song and one song. So technically, I was like training myself into becoming a jock.
As a broadcasting, what is your daily routine?
Daily routine. I come in, go on the air from around 2:45 to 5:45, and then after that, I do productions for the station, like what our production assistant said a while ago. Uh, I do the plugs and also compose the lyrics for the jingles here.
Do we need to be a mass media student to be part of this industry?
Um, there will be certain advantages if you are we gonna have a party or something? We have lights. It will be advantageous. You guys will have an edge over those who didn't finish mass comm, but there is no such thing as exclusivity if you finished a different course, because I've experienced and I've worked with a couple of people who finished business administration. They used to work in a bank, but they're here. So, just as long as you have the skills, you're willing to learn. That's it. Here's the thing. Like what I always tell the people here, as a supervisor, I would take in a person who's willing to learn, who is not that skillful, over a person who thinks he's very skillful and is not willing to learn. Why? Because this person would listen. This person is willing to learn. Whatever you teach that person, he or she will apply that because that person is like a sponge. But this person who thinks that, I know I'm too good for this.
Last question. What is your message to the aspiring jacks and DJs or whoever who
Ah.
wants to enter the broadcasting industry?
First and foremost, if you're really decided or somehow still thinking about it, you should learn stuff beyond what you guys learn from your professors. It's as simple as that. If you're learning stuff from your school, that's good. But always remember to have an edge over the others. Because in your school, let's say there are like 500 students who are taking up the same course. All of those 499 will be your competitors in the future. And that's just within your school. What about the other students from the other schools, right? So if you don't have the edge over them, if I were your employee or employer rather, why would I choose you? You have to somehow convince me that you are way better than the other applicants. So I have to look into your resume. Ah, marunong siyang magganito. She has an experience when it comes to this. Ah, that's good. That's good, that's good, that's good. But what if you're just complacent? You just learn stuff from what your professors have been teaching you, and that's it. You're just gonna be the same as the others. Diba? Kumbaga parang within a room, you will all have that spark, but none will stand out from the rest. But what if you go beyond what you're learning from school? What if you go into stations like this? You visit almost every single day or every other week, just trying to learn how the people who are already here are doing it. That's an advantage, a very, very big advantage. Because while your classmates are at home watching movies and stuff, you're learning. You know? Like what they say, experience is still the best teacher. So it's still different if you're within a classroom, you're listening to your professor, and being here, seeing how it really works. It's totally different. Always have an edge over other students.